El Camino de Santiago, also known as the Way of St. James, offers pilgrims a myriad of ways to traverse its ancient paths, each method imbuing the journey with its own unique rhythm and charm. Traditional pilgrims opt for the timeless practice of walking, where each step carries them closer to the spiritual essence of the route. Others, seeking a faster pace or a different perspective, choose to cycle, pedaling through picturesque landscapes and historic towns. For the adventurous, unconventional means like skateboarding or even rollerblading present exhilarating challenges, transforming the pilgrimage into a thrilling adventure of balance and perseverance. Whether by foot, bike, or alternative modes of travel, each pilgrim embarks on a deeply personal odyssey, bound by a shared destination and a collective reverence for the Camino's storied path.
Welcome to Camino de Compostela, the ultimate guide to traveling the Camino de Compostela, an unforgettable journey of a lifetime. The Camino de Compostela is an ancient pilgrimage route that dates back to the 9th century and is located in the Iberian Peninsula of northern Spain. This pilgrimage, also known as Camino de Santiago, is a journey that spans over 500 miles and allows travelers to experience some of the most awe-inspiring, picturesque landscapes in all of Europe. Along the way, you will also have the opportunity to explore numerous historical and cultural sites as well as interact with locals who are passionate about sharing their unique culture. Travelers often cite spiritual enlightenment and personal growth as primary reasons for completing this pilgrimage. The questions most asked are where and why of the Camino de Compostela. The Camino de Santiago, also known as the Camino de Compostela, is a pilgrimage route that spans across northern Spain and ends at the city of Santiago de Compostela. The route is named after St. James. Santiago in Spanish was one of the apostles of Jesus Christ, who is believed to be buried at the cathedral of Santiago de Compostela. People from all walks of life complete the Camino de Compostela pilgrimage for a variety of reasons. Many are seeking spiritual enlightenment or a physical challenge, while others embrace the journey as a retreat from modern life and the opportunity to connect with nature. For some, it is an opportunity to meet new people and form lasting bonds, while for others it is simply the chance to take in the stunning beauty of Spain's countryside. Regardless of motivation, each pilgrim comes away with a renewed sense of purpose and appreciation for life's precious moments. The Camino de Santiago has been a popular pilgrimage route for over 1,000 years and is still a popular destination for pilgrims and tourists from around the world. The route has many different starting points, but the most popular is the French way, Camino Francis, which begins in Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port in France and spans approximately 800 kilometers to Santiago de Compostela. The Camino de Santiago is known for its beautiful scenery, rich cultural heritage, and spiritual significance. It is a journey of personal growth and self-discovery, and many pilgrims walk the route as a way to reflect on their lives and seek spiritual enlightenment. Walking the Camino de Santiago can take anywhere from several weeks to several months, depending on the starting point and pace of the pilgrim. Along the way, pilgrims can stay in albergues, hostels, that are specifically set up for pilgrims, can taste Spain's local food, and meet people from all over the world. Overall, the Camino de Santiago is a unique and rewarding journey that offers both physical and spiritual challenges, as well as an opportunity to connect with others and explore the rich cultural heritage of northern Spain. Here are some key factors to consider. Weather. The weather can vary depending on the time of year and the location. Spring, April to May, and fall, September to October, are generally considered the best times to go because the weather is mild and there are fewer crowds. Summer, June, August, can be hot and crowded, while winter, November to March, can be cold and snowy in some areas. November to March, can be cold, windy and snowy. Summer tends to be the busiest time, while winter is the least busy. Accommodation. The availability of accommodation can also be a factor. Some albergues and hotels may be closed during the winter months, while others may be fully booked during peak season. Scenery. The scenery can also vary depending on the time of year. Spring and summer can be lush and green, while fall can be colorful with changing leaves. Winter can be stark but also beautiful in its own way. Ultimately, the best time to go on the Camino de Santiago depends on your personal preferences and priorities. Consider the factors talked and plan accordingly to ensure a positive travel experience. Planning a trip can be such an exciting experience. Exploring the different routes of the Camino de Compostela, which one is right for you? There are several routes on the Camino de Santiago, yet the Camino Francis, or the French way, is by far the most sought after. Be awestruck by the Portuguese way, Camino Português, the renowned Northern way, Camino del Norte, and the other routes have been gaining tremendous popularity recently. Here, some detailed information regarding each route and the ideal time to visit them. French way. The French way is the most popular route and starts in Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port in France, crossing the Pyrenees and ending in Santiago de Compostela. The best time to go on this route is from late spring to early fall, May to September. During these months, the weather is usually mild, and the scenery is beautiful. However, it can also be crowded, so it's best to book accommodation in advance. It is well known that the Camino de Compostela route can be walkable, but it's important to keep in mind that the difficulty of walking this route can vary depending on individual circumstances. From the unpredictable weather conditions, the uneven terrain and long distances covered, this is a journey that requires a great deal of physical and mental preparation before embarking upon it. Portuguese Way. The Portuguese Way starts in Lisbon or Porto and ends in Santiago de Compostela. The best time to go on this route is from late spring to early fall, May to September. During these months, the weather is usually mild and there are fewer crowds compared to the French Way. The coastal route, which follows the coastline of Portugal and Spain, can be particularly beautiful, and the degree of difficulty to walk it is between moderate and easy. On the Portuguese Way, walking from the Atlantic Ocean in Portugal to Spain's Mediterranean Sea. Along the way, you can visit Bragança, Évora, Elvas, Badajoz and Salamanca. Northern Way. The Northern Way starts in Iran and follows the northern coast of Spain, ending in Santiago de Compostela. The best time to go on this route is from late spring to early fall, May to September. During these months, the weather is usually mild, and the scenery is beautiful, with views of the sea and mountains. This route is less crowded than the French Way, but it can also be more challenging due to its hilly terrain. Ultimately, the best time to go on any of the routes on the Camino de Santiago depends on your personal preferences and priorities. Consider the weather, crowds, and scenery when planning your trip, and make sure to book accommodation in advance if you're traveling during peak season. The Camino de Compostela is a popular pilgrimage route that starts in France and ends in Spain, typically taken by hikers and spiritual seekers alike. The months with the least amount of rainfall and most sunny days are usually May through September, making it the ideal time to embark on this incredible journey. The combination of sunny weather and dryness makes the Camino de Compostela an experience that will be remembered for years to come. Get ready for my upcoming video where I'll be sharing a list of albergues in Camino de Compostela with the cost associated with each. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on this information. Camino de Compostela 3 routes and the best time to go. The French Way is the most popular route and starts in Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port in France, crossing the Pyrenees and ending in Santiago de Compostela. The best time to go on the French Way is from late spring to early fall, May to September. The Portuguese Way starts in Lisbon or Porto and ends in Santiago de Compostela. The best time to go on the Portuguese Way route is from late spring to early fall, May to September. The Northern Way starts in Iran and follows the northern coast of Spain, ending in Santiago de Compostela. The best time to go on the Northern Way route is from late spring to early fall, May to September. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Albergues for walkers on Camino de Compostela. Exploring different types of albergues along the Camino de Compostela. Camino de Compostela is a truly awe-inspiring experience that can be both educational and deeply rewarding. From cozy family-run albergues to modern and efficient establishments, there is something for everyone on this ancient pilgrimage route. With a wide variety of sizes, styles and services available, you are sure to find an accommodation option that suits your needs perfectly during your journey. If you are looking to stay in an albergue during your travels, it is important to make sure that you choose one that meets all of your needs and fits within your budget. There are a few factors to consider before making a decision, such as the location and amenities available. Compare prices between different albergues and determine which ones offer the best value for money. Also, read online reviews to get an idea of what other travelers have experienced at each location. Nothing prevents you to travel with your dog, but the questions: will your dog be able to finish El Camino de Compostela? More than 90% of albergues, hostels or hotels do not accept dogs, while many places can supply you with sheets for a fee. It might be wise to bring your own, or before making reservations, ask if they supply clean sheets. If you want to improvise your way to El Camino de Compostela, or hate to pay for overnight albergues, then bring your own pop-up tent. There are a lot of places that if you don't make it on time to check in, you can sleep on your tent. Always check the laws with authorities of each town. It is always smart to travel with a physical map of the area, in case you can't get connected to Wi-Fi. Carry foldable raincoats in a pouch for those unexpected rain showers. Furthermore, check the conditions of each accommodation before booking. For example, amenities like air conditioning or free Wi-Fi may be included in some albergues. Albergues in Camino de Compostela. It's important to note that many albergues operate on a first-come, first-served basis, so it's a good idea to arrive early in the day to secure a spot. Additionally, some albergues require a credential or pilgrim's passport to stay, which can be obtained from various locations along the Camino de Santiago. We compiled a list of a few albergues along the Camino de Santiago. The cost of albergues, hostels, along the Camino de Santiago varies depending on the location, facilities, and time of year. However, in general, albergues are inexpensive and can be a great option for budget-conscious travelers. Here are some examples of albergues and their estimated costs. Albergue de Peregrinos de Roncesvalles. Located in the town of Roncesvalles, at the beginning of the French Way, this albergue offers basic facilities such as bunk beds, shared bathrooms, and a communal kitchen. The cost is around €10 to €15 per night and per person. Albergues Peregrinos de Estella. Located in the town of Estella, on the French Way, this albergue offers a range of facilities including private rooms, a kitchen, and a terrace. The cost is around €10 to €15 per night and per person. Albergues de Burgos. Located in the city of Burgos, on the French Way, this albergue offers a range of facilities including bunk beds, private rooms, a kitchen, and a common room. The cost is around €10 to €20 per night and per person. Albergues de Peregrinos Ponferrada. Located in the town of Ponferrada, on the French Way, it offers basic facilities including bunk beds, shared bathrooms, and a communal kitchen. The cost is around €10 to €15 per night and per person. Albergues de Peregrinos de Lyon. Located in the city of Lyon, on the French Way, this albergue offers basic facilities including bunk beds, shared bathrooms, and a kitchen. The cost is around €10 to €15 per night and per person. Albergues de Peregrinos de Astorga. Located in the town of Astorga, on the French Way, this albergue offers basic facilities including bunk beds, shared bathrooms, and a kitchen. The cost is around €10 to €15 per night and per person. Albergues de Peregrinos de Triacastella. Located in the town of Triacastella, on the French Way, this albergue offers basic facilities including bunk beds, shared bathrooms, and a kitchen. The cost is around €10 to €15 per night and per person. Albergues de Peregrinos de Portamarin. Located in the town of Portamarin, on the French Way, this albergue offers facilities including bunk beds, shared bathrooms, and a kitchen. The cost is around €10 to €15 per night and per person. Albergues de Peregrinos de Santiago de Compostela. Located in the city of Santiago de Compostela, at the end of the French Way, this albergue offers basic facilities including bunk beds, shared bathrooms, and a kitchen. The cost is around €10 to €15 per night and per person. Albergues de Peregrinos de Penarios. Located in the city of Santiago de Compostela, it is a part of a historic monastery and offers private rooms and a range of facilities including a restaurant and laundry service. The cost is around €25 to €50 per night and per person. Albergues de Peregrinos de Finisterre. Located in the town of Finisterre, at the end of the Camino Finisterre, they offers basic facilities including bunk beds, shared bathrooms, and a kitchen. The cost is around €10 to €15 per night and per person. Albergue de Peregrinos de Muxia. Located in the town of Muxia, at the end of Camino, also, they offer basic facilities including bunk bed, shared bathrooms, and a kitchen. The cost is around €10 to €15 per night and per person. Albergues de Peregrinos de Fisterra. Located in the town of Fisterra, at the end of the Camino Fisterra, they have basic facilities including bunk beds, shared bathrooms, and a kitchen. The cost is around €10 to €15 per night and per person. Albergues de Peregrino de Ocabrerio. Located in the town of Ocebrero, on the French Way, this albergue offers basic facilities including bunk beds, shared bathrooms, and a kitchen. The cost is around €10 to €15 per night per person. Don't forget to like this video. If you are looking to experience the true essence of a place and its culture while traveling, then staying in an albergue could be the perfect choice for you. Albergues offer a unique opportunity to immerse yourself in the local community and gain a true insight into the rich history, customs and traditions that make up that particular place. Plus, these accommodation options are usually cost-effective, so you'll be able to enjoy all these wonderful experiences without breaking your budget.
Camino de Santiago de Compostela. What are the benefits of doing pre-walk stretches? Stretching before walking the legendary Camino de Santiago de Compostela can be an essential part of preparing for a journey and can help maximize your potential on the pilgrimage. Regular stretching not only helps with flexibility and endurance but also aids in injury prevention, increases circulation, and helps reduce fatigue. Properly prepared travelers are better equipped to take on the challenges that lie ahead on their journey along this ancient path. Stretching before walking the Camino de Santiago can help prepare your muscles and prevent injury. Here are some types of stretching you can do before walking. What type of stretching before walking El Camino de Santiago? Here are 5 types of stretches to prepare for the long walk. Remember to stretch gently and slowly, and never push yourself too hard. If you feel any pain or discomfort, stop the stretch immediately. It's also important to warm up before stretching by walking or doing light exercise for a few minutes. Stretching before walking the Camino de Santiago can help prepare your muscles and prevent injury. Here are some types of stretching you can do before walking. Quadriceps stretch. To do a quadriceps stretch, stand upright and grab one ankle using the hand. Pull the ankle backwards until a stretching feeling is felt in your quads. Maintain this position for 10 to 15 seconds and switch sides to repeat. Hamstring stretch. To work on your hamstring muscles, perform a stretching exercise. Position yourself on the floor with both your legs stretched out. Stretch your arms out and try to touch your toes, making sure your back remains straight. Hold that posture for 10 to 15 seconds. Calf stretch. Take a step back with one foot and press your heel into the floor. Maintain the position for 10 to 15 seconds and then switch to the opposite side. Hip flexor stretch. Kneel on one knee with the other foot flat on the ground in front of you. Push your hips forward until you feel a stretch in your hip flexor. Hold for 10 to 15 seconds and repeat on the other side. Shoulder stretch. Straighten your posture and bring your right arm across your chest, grasping it with your left hand. Maintain the position for around 10 to 15 seconds and then switch sides and do it again. What if you get a foot blister? How to repair your blister when walking El Camino de Santiago. If you are walking the Camino de Santiago and develop a blister on your foot, it's important to address it promptly to prevent further pain and discomfort. Here are some steps to help repair your blister after walking the Camino. Clean the blister. Use soap and water to gently clean the area around the blister. Drain the blister. Use a sterile needle or sharp object to make a small hole at the edge of the blister and allow the fluid to drain out. Apply an antiseptic like Dine or alcohol to the blister and surrounding skin to help prevent infection. Cover the blister with a sterile bandage or blister pad to protect it from further friction and irritation. If possible, choose a bandage that is specifically designed for blisters, as these tend to be more cushioned and protective. Adjust your footwear. If your blister was caused by ill-fitting shoes or socks, consider adjusting your footwear to prevent further blisters from forming. This may involve changing your socks more frequently, wearing shoes that are more supportive or breathable, or using insoles or cushioned inserts to reduce friction. Rest. If your blister is particularly painful or uncomfortable, consider taking a break from walking to allow it time to heal. Elevating your foot and applying a cold compress can help reduce swelling and discomfort. Remember, prevention is the best cure for blisters. Make sure you wear comfortable, well-fitting shoes and socks, and take breaks to rest your feet throughout your Camino journey. If you do develop a blister, take prompt action to address it and avoid further pain and discomfort. 2 extra tidbits. What if you don't make it on time to your hostel? What if you get detained due to an injury, shoe discomfort, or any other possible situation that can arise and get late to your albergue, hostel? What can you do next? If you're late or running late and think you might miss the check-in time for your albergue, there are a few options you can consider. Contact the albergue. If you have a phone or internet access, try contacting the albergue to let them know you're running late. They may be able to hold your reservation for you or offer alternative accommodations if they're fully booked. Find another albergues or hostel. If you're unable to reach your original albergue or they're unable to hold your reservation, look for other albergues in the area. You can use online resources like booking travel sites. If you're unable to find a bed in an albergue, consider staying in a hotel or guest house instead.
The best time of year to go on the Camino de Santiago can depend on your preferences and the route you plan to take.
While this option may be more expensive, it can offer a higher level of comfort and privacy than staying in a dormitory-style albergue. Keep walking. If you're unable to find accommodations in the area, you may need to keep walking to the next town or village. Be sure to pack enough food, water, and supplies to get you through the night, and be prepared for a longer walking day. Remember, it's always a good idea to have a backup plan in case you're unable to make it to your original destination. Keep your phone or other communication device charged and with you, and consider downloading a map or GPS app to help you navigate the Camino. With a bit of flexibility and planning, you can still enjoy a safe and rewarding Camino journey. How you can make El Camino de Santiago your own original way. Making the Camino de Santiago your own original way is all about personalizing your journey and making it meaningful and memorable for you. Here are some tips on how to make the Camino your own. Choose your route. There are many different routes to El Camino de Santiago, each with its own unique character and challenges. Do some research and choose a route that appeals to you, whether it's a more scenic. How you can make El Camino de Santiago your own original way. The Camino de Santiago is a pilgrimage route that has been walked by people for centuries. To make the Camino your own original way, here are some ideas. Choose a less popular route. There are many routes to Santiago de Compostela, and some of them are less traveled than others. Choosing a less popular route can give you a unique experience and allow you to connect with nature and the local culture in a different way. Walk at your own pace. Don't feel pressured to walk a certain distance each day or to keep up with other pilgrims. Take your time, listen to your body, and enjoy the journey. Personalize your journey. Bring something special with you on your pilgrimage that represents you or your belief. It could be a small statue, a piece of jewelry, or a book. You can also write in a journal or take photos to document your experience. Connect with locals. Make an effort to connect with locals along the way. Learn about their culture, language, and way of life. This can help you form deeper connections with the places you visit and the people you meet. Try new things. The Camino offers a variety of experiences, including different types of accommodation, local cuisine, and cultural events. Try something new and step out of your comfort zone. Remember, the Camino is a personal journey, and there is no one right way to walk it. Make it your own and enjoy the experience. Watch our next video where give more tips and tricks to your Camino de Santiago de Compostela, Journey. Subscribe and click the like button.
Tips for making the most of your El Camino de Santiago experience. How you can make it your way. Making it your way can mean different things to different people. Making it your way involves taking ownership of your own life and pursuing the things that matter most to you first. With dedication, perseverance, and a willingness to take risks, you can create a fulfilling and meaningful life that reflects your own unique vision and values. Here are some general tips that might help you make your own way in life. Define your own goals and values. Take some time to reflect on what's most important to you in life. This might include things like your career, relationships, health, spirituality, or personal growth. Once you have a clear sense of your values and priorities, you can start setting goals that align with them. Take ownership of your decision. Instead of relying on others to make decisions for you, take ownership of your own choices. This might mean doing research, seeking out advice, and weighing the pros and cons of different options before making a decision. Embrace your unique quality. Recognize that you have your own unique strengths, talents, and perspectives. Embrace these qualities and find ways to leverage them in your life. As you learn new skills, accept your limitations and develop strategies to work within them. Be realistic about what you can do, and how many miles you can do per day. Try to always be learning how to get better at what you are doing while staying true to who you are. Think long-term. It will help you achieve realistic goals and maintain focus. Be willing to take risks. Making your own way often involves taking risks and stepping outside of your comfort zone. Be willing to try new things and take on challenges, even if they feel scary or uncertain. Learn from your failures. No one succeeds at everything they try. When you experience failure or setbacks, try to learn from them and use them as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Build a supportive network. Surround yourself with people who support and encourage your goals and values. Seek out mentors, coaches, and friends who can help you stay motivated and accountable. What are the worst mistakes people make in El Camino de Santiago? While the Camino de Santiago is a journey of self-discovery, there are a few common mistakes that people make that can detract from the experience from making it your way. Some of the worst mistakes include overpacking. Many people overpack for the Camino, which can make the journey more difficult than it needs to be. You will be carrying your pack with you every day, so it's important to pack light and only bring essentials. Not training. The Camino is a physically demanding journey, and it's important to train beforehand to avoid injury and fatigue. Walking with a weighted pack, hiking, and strength training can all help prepare you for the journey.
These are just a few examples of the special pilgrims menus, desserts, cheeses and wineries you can try along the Camino de Santiago. Please subscribe to my upcoming video. If you reach this point, click the bell to get notified. Thank you again.